Hi, it's Kathleen from Bailey Academy, mom of 5, homeschooling 2 of them, ages 11 and 14. Today I'm joining a collab by Stephanie from Schulte's Sweeties. Her channel will be linked below along with the playlist to the other homeschool YouTubers who are talking about the same topic. And our topic today, goals and plans for January 2026. So I want to talk about what things are changing, what things are continuing. Not going to touch on everything, so if you have a question from something I've mentioned before, just let me know. First of all, we're going to get back on track. So we did Christmas schooling during Christmas. This week was supposed to be our finished of our Christmas homeschooling. We barely done school at all this week. Honestly, I give up at this point. We're going to do something fun for the last day. I don't even know what yet. Throw out some things. Tomorrow's our last day because we don't do school on Fridays when we have payday. Then just be done with it and start fresh in January. So I did some quick plans for January, but I'm going to be spending the Christmas break, especially after Christmas when there's not much to do, finalizing, planning, finishing, getting things ready. So we're going to get back on track, get back to doing proper classes, and not, skipping some things and doing like we'll still do fun stuff, but like not just, skipping some things for Christmas like we've been doing. So for Aria, my youngest, she is going to be switching a little bit of stuff. So we're going to be focusing on Greek and Latin roots, word work activity that I bought from Teachers Pay Teachers. And I will link it below in case you want to see it. It's designed for grades 3 to 5. She's in grade 6, but I did that because we haven't really done Greek and Latin roots at all yet, and so I figured we don't want to skip over the more common or simpler words, so we're going to start with that, and I can always buy the grade 6 to 8 for next year if I want. So I'm going to flip you around really fast just to kind of show you what kind of activity it is or whatever, but since it's and I'll link it in the description so you can buy one if you want. So just a sec. Okay, so she has bulletin board things or binder rings if you want, of each Latin or Greek root word. There's a full list there of the ones that are included. And yeah, so they have like the root word and what it means. So you can use those. And then she also, I don't know if we're going to use those or not, but we're definitely going to use there, root word of the week. So this one is blank, but there's ones here with the different words. There they are. So that is what this is. I'm going to be using this with her to learn these different root words. Okay, back to me. So we're going to be focusing on that in our ELA. Another different change to our ELA is that we're going to not be doing spelling, at least for the rest of the school year, I believe, or at least for a couple months. We've been struggling going from spelling curriculum to spelling curriculum. We were using Hearth and Story spelling in grade 5. Not in grade 5. Spelling grade 5. And that was too hard. So we went to spelling grade 3. And it's not that it was too hard, but she just really struggles, not with spelling itself, but she hates it. And obviously you have to learn things you don't like, but I want it to not, be a struggle. So we tried a few other things, doing it our own way and whatever, and I realized that she's been learning to spell on her own really well. So when she wants to type things for YouTube or her own writing a story, things like that, if she asks or looks up how to spell it, and then she seems to kind of remember it. So I'm going to give her a break from spelling. And I mean, it doesn't mean she's not going to learn how to spell a word, but if we're spelling other things, we're not going to do spelling lists, and see kind of how I'm going to pay attention to her spelling and see how she's going, because it seems like she's really jumped in her spelling ability. And so although she's not above grade or anything, I think she's doing okay, and she's picking it up on her own way easier because she wants to learn how to spell that word, and then she retains it better. So we're going to skip spelling for a bit and see how that goes. We're focusing on the vocabulary side of it, which when you're, writing vocabulary words, you're going to learn how to spell at the same time. So I think that will be fine. For just in general, kind of part ELA, part not. We recently got some Thinking Tree resources, the fun schooling journals. We held a giveaway on the YouTube, so congratulations to that winner. Winners. But also we got some to use, and we haven't really done a lot with them yet. So I have 3 that I'm going to let her choose from. Fashion one, a chef one, which is like cooking, and a dogs one. and she can choose which one she wants to do, and we will not do every single page in it because I have PDFs, so we'll print off some of them and she can do it. And those are the journals where, like, you know, those particular ones especially, you get books from the library, she can pick on her own and then use those books and documentaries and anything, websites, anything, to fill out the different pages for it. So she kind of like is researching. One page might be spelling words, even one page might be write a little something, one page might be color something. We'll do the pages she likes out of it, and it'll be kind of like helping her with her researching, and she'll get reading out of it without realizing it because she has to read the book to get the information. So I think that'll be fun. So I'm going to give her a choice of fashion, chef, or dogs, and she loves at least cooking and dogs, and I'm, you know, what girl doesn't like fashion? I don't know. So she can choose that, and we have the other ones to use at another time. For geography, we've been using Canadian Geography from the True North Academy, and it's pretty good, but I don't know if she's retaining it, and I think she's a little old for it. So we're going to kind of finish that up, get a couple last pages done that we have, and moving on to 180 Days of Geography Grade 6, which I have had for years, and so we're going to give that a try and see how that works. That was already the plan to do that anyway, but we'll actually get to it soon. For science, we're continuing with forensics. We're on the Forensics Illustrated, the free forensics. It's a high school program that if you've watched this before, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it's free, completely free online, but you do have to like kind of like run it yourself. Since it's high school, we're omitting some things and we're like easing it down a bit, but she seems really interested in forensics, so we're going to continue with that. And that's all I can think of for her at the moment. With math, we took a little break from our Learn Math Fast to kind of go back and reintegrate, like get those math facts that we went through, but somehow didn't quite She's not great with memory, so like we did that. We will be going back into our Learn Math Fast book in January, and actually I will be talking more about how Learn Math Fast has been working for us and our update on using it in an upcoming video soon, hopefully before Christmas, and I will have a giveaway for a Learn Math Fast book of the winner's choice. So for US watchers only, viewers, that's it, US viewers only. I'm sorry, but that's the way we have to do it. But if you are US and you are interested in Learn Math Fast, make sure you subscribe so that you don't, and maybe even put on the bell notifications so you don't miss that giveaway. Okay, so going back into Learn Math Fast, we were working on book 2, which is fractions, decimals, and stuff like that. I think I'm saying that the right order. But I think we might need to go back to at least half of book 1 and really practice our addition, subtraction, and multiplication, division again, just to make sure that we're ready, and then continue into fractions and decimals, because I think we went through it too fast, which again, I'll mention more in that video. Looking at my cat. For my son, who is in grade 9, he's finishing semester 1, so he's going to be ending in the beginning of February. We'll be ending computer science, which I will do an update video on that as well. English and music history. He's continuing health PE, that's 1, and early modern history, because we're doing like a half credit all year, so that'll become 1 credit. And then he's going to start math. He's going to Learn Math Fast number 4 from last year, so he's going to continue with that. Canadian Geography, which I'm still making at the time, and Spanish, and I don't know what we're using for that exactly yet. And since it starts in February and is the end of December, I better get on that. So yeah, if you have any suggestion for high school Spanish when you have very little Spanish background, and very reluctant language learner, I love a suggestion. Okay, is there anything else I wanted to say? So yeah, our goal plan's mostly to get back on track, a couple changes, and mostly just like try not to get into the February slump that's going to come up. It's going to be really hard to do PE in the cold. We hate going out in the cold. We're not outdoor winter people. And our house just doesn't work well for like jumping and moving around and doing stuff like that. So we're going to see maybe some, yoga, stretching, whatever I can come up with for that. I'm open to suggestions for that too. We're not very fit family and we need to get more fit. And so if you have suggestions for reluctant movement kids. I'd love to hear that. And yeah, so make sure that is it for me. Make sure you check out Schulte Sweeties linked in the comment or in the description, as well as link the playlist so you can check out everybody else and give them some love too. Say hi from me, and I'll talk to you soon with that Learn Math Fast giveaway. Bye.